Good afternoon. I'm Gwendolyn Morton, and this is Live at 5 on WBON TV Channel 9, where every local story starts here. Some of the top headlines for this day: an arrest in Garrett County over the weekend when a man plans to meet a 14-year-old girl. We've got the details on that. Plus, the ferry is closed in Madison County due to debris in the river, and recovery efforts are underway following a boating accident over the weekend. We've got Sam in the Weather Center with the latest forecast and your sports report with Michael Watkins coming up here today, Live at 5. But first, our WBON TV big story of the day: an arrest in Lancaster over the weekend lands one man in jail. The man was arrested in Garrett County following a police investigation into the exploitation of a minor. According to the citation, 37-year-old Brandon Hensley was taken into custody Saturday after allegedly planning to meet a decoy minor for sexual acts. The citation details that Hensley made contact with an individual he believed to be a 14-year-old, despite the decoy stating her age. Hensley reportedly continued the conversation, allegedly making sexual references involving himself and possibly another 14-year-old friend of the decoy. Hensley then allegedly offered to bring marijuana for them to smoke before engaging in sexual activity. He reportedly planned and arranged to meet the decoy at the Dollar General store in Lancaster. Upon his arrival at the agreed-upon location, Hensley was arrested by law enforcement. The citation states that after being taken to the Lancaster Police Department, Hensley reportedly admitted to officers that he traveled from Georgetown to Lancaster to meet a minor for sexual acts. Brandon Hensley has been charged with possession of marijuana, procurement or promoting the use of a minor by electronic means, and second-degree unlawful transaction with a minor. Well, the rising water levels in the Kentucky River carrying debris from last month's floods have now forced the closure of the View Ferry. Captain Clayton Embley, a veteran of the View Ferry, told our media partner, LEX18, that the rapidly receding floodwaters left significant debris along the river banks, which is now being swept back into the channels. He highlighted the danger this possesses to the ferry, as there is only one towboat and striking large objects could cause substantial damage and service disruptions. The ferry typically transports between 13,000 and 17,000 people each month. Earlier this morning, Captain Embley and the crew made the decision to temporarily halt ferry operations due to the amount of debris coming downriver and an increase in the current's strength. While the ferry is made of steel, Captain Embley emphasized that the conditions have become too risky to continue operating safely. This time, the crew will continue to monitor the river conditions closely, and an announcement will be made when it is deemed safe to resume operations. And of course, we'll provide updates on the status of the View Ferry as they become available. Authorities in Laurel County are currently engaged in a recovery mission after a boating accident on Sunday afternoon near the 312 bridge. The Laurel County Sheriff's Office reports that a 26-year-old John Myrick of Gray, Kentucky, apparently fell from a capsized boat close to the dam on Laurel Lake around 12:15 p.m. According to the Sheriff's Office, Myrick was last seen wearing gray and black jacket and blue jean pants. Kentucky Fish and Wildlife officials stated that two men were on the boat when it got too close to the dam and capsized due to the strong currents. While one man was able to make it to shore, Myrick and the boat went underwater and did not resurface. Multiple agencies, including the Keavy Volunteer Fire Department, the Corbin Fire Department, the London Laurel County Rescue Squad, the Laurel County DPS and Emergency Management, and the Kentucky Fish and Wildlife conducted an extensive search of the area Sunday. Officials have indicated that the operation is now considered a recovery mission. Kentucky Fish and Wildlife officials explained that various search methods are being employed, including sonar, rakes, and cables, in an effort to locate Mr. Myrick and the boat. The search efforts are continuing today, and of course, we'll provide updates on this developing situation as they become available. Well, Madison County and surrounding areas are gaining two new dedicated law enforcement officers with the recent graduation of 33 cadets from the Kentucky State Police Training Academy. Captain Shane Wall, the commander of KSP Post 7, welcomed and introduced the new troopers. Trooper James Kidwell, who is from Broadhead, and Trooper Logan White from Keavy have successfully completed the rigorous 24-week training program at the KSP Academy. This comprehensive instruction equipped them with over 1,000 hours of knowledge and skills in vital areas such as Kentucky law, emergency response, investigative techniques, and community safety. The assignment of Troopers Kidwell and White to KSP Post 7 in Richmond directly strengthens law enforcement's presence and enhances the safety and well-being of Madison and surrounding areas served by the post. We extend a sincere welcome to both Troopers Kidwell and White and thank them for their commitment to serving and protecting our local communities. Well, a Lexington man has been indicted in Montgomery County on serious charges related to the exploitation of a minor. Officials report 39-year-old Russell Edward Miller was indicted on April 29th in Montgomery County Circuit Court. The charges include promoting human trafficking and procurement of promoting the use of a minor by electronic means. Authorities state that Miller was apprehended on Friday in Lexington by a joint effort of the United States Marshals Service and the Montgomery County Sheriff's Department at a residence in Lexington. He is now facing allegations in Montgomery County and, of course, will continue to follow this case as it progresses through the legal system. Well, we have a sad update in the Franklin County house fire that tragically claimed the lives of two teenagers this morning. During a Zoom hearing in Franklin County District Court, 43-year-old Dustin Fields, the father of those two boys, entered a plea to the charges he is facing in connection with those deaths. Fields was arrested and charged with first-degree arson after investigators determined that accelerants were allegedly used to start the fire at his residence, knowing his two juvenile sons were inside. An arrest citation detailed that ATF K-9 unit detected accelerants on Fields' shoes at multiple locations within the home, including where the bodies of those two teenagers were found. Authorities also noted that Fields' statement to police were reportedly inconsistent and contradicted witness accounts. As we previously reported, the fire occurred early Wednesday morning on Flat Creek Road. First responders found that one-story home engulfed in flames with a partial roof collapse. Tragically, two teenagers aged 14 and 13 and a pet dog were found deceased inside the home. Officials stated that evidence has been recovered from the scene and sent for analysis, and it took a significant amount of water to bring that fire under control. The specific origin point of the fire remains under investigation, and the bond for Dustin Fields remains set at $2 million, and his preliminary hearing is scheduled for May 13th at 1 p.m. Of course, we'll have updates on that as well. With that, we're going to take a quick break. Don't go anywhere. Another rainy day here in the Bluegrass. We've got Sam in the Weather Center coming up next with a look at that forecast for the week ahead.
We would like to invite you to join our family at Bishop's Small Engine Repair.
Outdoor Power has become a family tradition, with 3 generations here bringing you years of experience.
We will help you find the best selection of outdoor power equipment from Co-Cadet, Grasshopper, DeWalt, Makita, Echo, Shindawa, and now still in our Georgetown store.
Or bring your equipment into our service department. We will keep it running for years to come.
And as with all families, we have to keep Mama happy. So come on in and see us at Bishop's Small Engine Repair in Richmond and in Georgetown.
Granite, marble, and quartz for any surface. Make a lifetime commitment you won't regret.
Davis & Powell Funeral Home in Berea. From our attention to detail, a diverse staff, and the best aftercare in the business, there's no better local choice to take care of your family in a difficult time than Davis & Powell. Call in to discuss pre-planning and preparations so there'll be no additional burden on your family. Davis & Powell Funeral Home in Berea. For additional information, check them out at davisandpowellfuneralhome.com. Davis & Powell Funeral Home, always going the extra mile.
Who makes the best meal in Richmond? Nuevo Vallarta. Friendly service, a place that's good for kids and good for groups. Head to Nuevo Vallarta on Big Hill Avenue in Richmond. Nuevo Vallarta is known for warm hospitality, great prices, great food, and the best fajitas in town. Start with an appetizer, order a la carte, or choose from their huge menu of Mexican favorites for grown-ups and kids. Nuevo Vallarta on Big Hill Avenue in Richmond.
Are you considering a bathroom remodel? Think about this. Remodeling your bathroom without addressing the plumbing is like going to get a facelift when you need heart surgery. Plumbing is the heart of your home. At Fast Flow, we understand the importance of a well-functioning plumbing system. Our expert plumbers have years of experience in providing top-notch plumbing services. Don't just settle for a pretty face. Choose Fast Flow Plumbing before you remodel and keep your home's heart beating perfectly. Call a pro at Fast Flow.
When it comes to having someone work on our homes, you need someone you can trust. Someone who will get the job done the right way and be with you throughout the entire process. At Kentucky Roof Works and Restoration, they will meet with you and explain what needs to be done. They won't take advantage of you during your time of need and offer free roof inspections, water damage cleanup, water remediation and restoration, plus more services. Kentucky Roof Works and Restoration. Online at KentuckyRoofWorks.com and on Facebook. There when you need us.
Welcome back to Live at 5 on WBON TV Channel 9. The rain just keeps coming here in the Bluegrass. Everything is a beautiful green color, but I'd like to see some sunshine out there. We've got Sam in the Weather Center going to give us a look at this forecast for the week ahead.
Hi, thank you, and welcome everybody. We're looking now at least 6 days of a trace or more of precipitation being reported. And so this is just through Sunday. We've already picked up about 2.5 inches of rain. Of course, we'll add to that total when we get the final numbers from today. And quite gloomy out there. Some showers passing through. Check out the satellite image. You can see this counterclockwise spin right over the state. So the center of the low is about right there, kind of near Owensboro and up towards Louisville. And that's all lifting up to the northeast and sort of opening up. So we'll get a break in the showers, is the point, for tomorrow. And it's going to warm us up a little bit more. A mixture of sun and clouds should be actually a pretty nice day in store for us. Now we'll have some showers moving in again Wednesday and Thursday. There's a pair of upper level lows. So this is the atmosphere. That's the upper low over us right now. You can see that counterclockwise circulation. West Coast, there's another one in Southern California. This is going to be sort of sliding to the northeast. They both are. And so this is going to result in some clouds and a few showers also entering in. But it's opening up as it moves over us. It won't be this closed low. So this brings in quite a few more showers. So again, that moves out. The next one moving in will be far less numerous. And we're looking at very minimal rainfall. Bulk of it will be down to our far south and southwest. So that begins on Wednesday. So it's kind of a quick turnaround. We get the clouds back in here, a few spotty showers. Waking up in the morning though, all that rain should be just about over with. The clouds departing. 45 in Berea, Lancaster at 45, Danville 46, and daytime highs, as I mentioned, a little bit warmer. In fact, I think we could end up squeezing out a few 70s out here. So upper 60s to around 70. At any rate, we'll be up to 72. Now, clouds move back at us, an isolated shower into Thursday.
Wow, look at all those raindrops all the way till next week before we see a full sunny day. I guess that is springtime in the Bluegrass. You can check out that forecast up anytime on our website, WBONTV.com. It is also available on our Facebook page. On April 25th, Richmond police arrested 2 people on burglary charges. According to the arrest citation, police were dispatched to a residence on Three Forks Road in response to a trespassing complaint. At the scene, officers found 2 people identified as Jacob Mosley and Caitlin Lovings, who were reportedly attempting to pack their belongings and leave. When asked how long they had been in the residence, they told police 2 days. Both gave permission to have their bags searched. According to the citation, officers found copious amounts of jewelry and a hammer and file, which appeared to have been used to enter through the bathroom window. Mosley and Lovings have been informed of their rights, reportedly told police that they were stealing the jewelry from the residence. Mosley stated that he intended to pawn the stolen items in the bags, along with other items located in his mother's house on Boone Trail Road. Further search, according to the citation, led to the discovery of suspected methamphetamine on Lovings' person. Mosley was arrested on charges of first-degree burglary, possession of burglary tools, and second-degree criminal mischief. Lovings was charged with first-degree burglary, first-degree possession of a controlled substance, and possession of drug paraphernalia. Both were lodged in the Madison County Detention Center. Well, last Wednesday, Kentucky State Police arrested a Montgomery County man on charges of possession of child sexual abuse material. According to officials, 39-year-old Mark Hamilton was arrested as a result of an undercover internet crimes against children investigation. Reportedly, the investigation began after police discovered Hamilton had distributed several sexually explicit images of juveniles on a file-sharing site. Electronic equipment utilized in the crime was seized from Hamilton's residence in Jeffersonville for forensic examination. Hamilton was charged with 14 counts of distribution of matter portraying a sexual performance by a minor over the age of 12 and lodged in the Montgomery County Detention Center. An investigation is ongoing. Well, some funny news, I guess, unless you're the parent. Over the weekend, a kid in Lexington accidentally ordered 69,000 Dum Dum lollipops from Amazon. According to a Facebook post from the kid's mother, Holly LaFavors, he ordered 30 cases of lollipops with 2,300 contained in each box. LaFavors said that she contacted Amazon as soon as she realized what had happened. They originally told me to reject the delivery and they would refund my money. The driver never knocked or rang the doorbell, so now they will not take them back. The boxes reportedly cost $130 each. Fortunately, however, people offered to buy the boxes from her, and all are believed to be sold. A Manchester man is facing serious charges, including murder, following a reported stabbing incident that occurred on Sunday. The Clay County Sheriff's Office reports that 27-year-old Stephen Centers has been arrested and charged with murder and 2 counts of assault. While deputies were on their way to the scene, they were informed that 3 individuals were being transported to the hospital for treatment of stab wounds. Victims allegedly told police that Centers attacked one of them from behind, cutting him on the neck. They also reported that another person was stabbed in the shoulder. Furthermore, police were informed that Centers allegedly knocked down a woman and a third person was stabbed in the chest during the altercation. Stephen Centers was taken into custody and has been lodged in the Clay County Detention Center. With that, we're going to take a quick break. Don't go anywhere. Lots more news here on Live at 5, including a look at the sports report with Michael Watkins. That is coming up next.
At Jack Burford Chevrolet in Richmond, Kentucky, we believe in treating our customers like family. As a family-owned dealership for 60 years, we offer top-notch customer service and a friendly, knowledgeable staff. From sales to service, we're here to meet all of your automotive needs. Come on in and see our new and quality pre-owned vehicles or check us out at jackburford.com.
Estill County EMA CSEP is a huge asset to those in Estill and surrounding counties. CSEP in Estill County has partnered with Everbridge to bring you alert and notification services that will allow you to maintain your contact info and ensure you receive alerts for locations in Estill County that are important to you. For more information and to register your device, visit EstillCountyEMA.net. You can also stay up to date with your county by following Estill County EMA CSEP on Facebook, helping you stay safe at home.
Hey y'all, it's Josh.
And Greg from Hicks & Funson, Kentucky Lawyers. Happy anniversary, Josh. Can you believe we've been fighting for and helping injured Kentuckians get justice and fair compensation for more than 7 years?
Yes, I can. And I hope y'all continue to trust us for the next 7 years. So if you or a family member have been injured or killed in a car wreck, a fall, or due to medical malpractice or nursing home neglect, call 859-777-7000 or visit honestfearless.com.
Kentucky, get your case done with Hicks & Funson.
At the Galaxy Bowling Center and Champions Bar and Grill, we have activities galore, including video games, bowling, pool, delicious food at Champions, plus karaoke and live entertainment 7 days a week. Enjoy the climate-controlled patio, watch NFL football, and your Kentucky Wildcats all season long. The Galaxy Bowling Center and Champions Bar and Grill, just off exit 87 at 1025 Amberley Way in Richmond.
When inclement weather hits the greater Richmond area, you can count on Richmond's very own WBON TV9 news team. Continuing news team coverage of traffic alerts, power outages, road conditions, and traffic impacts like accidents or downed trees. Accurate forecast, watches and warnings, local cancellations and delays, and official information from emergency management and the National Weather Service. Be sure to like and follow WBON TV on Facebook for breaking news, alerts, watches, and warnings, and log on to WBONTV.com for all the news on your schedule. Count on WBON TV9 and our media partners 100.7 FM The Coyote for outstanding team coverage when you need it most. Thanks for watching Richmond's very own Channel 9.
Well, the EKU softball team is back on top after a great season under legendary coach Jane Worthington, with a look back at the weekend series win for the Colonels and what it means for them in postseason. We'll check in with Michael to kick off another busy week of sports coverage.
Welcome back in, everyone, to the WBON TV Sports Report. The rain and wind couldn't slow down the EKU softball team over the weekend as they powered through multiple lightning delays and downpours to sweep a doubleheader with Bellarmine and secure the Gold Division crown and a top 2 seed and 3-game bye in the A-Sun Softball Championship. With the wins, the Colonels also secured a regular season without dropping a single conference series, their first time ever doing so in the A-Sun. The number 1 seed was claimed by the Graphite Division champions North Florida with a 42-13 overall record and a 22-win, 2-loss conference record. With the seeding, the Colonels earn a 3-game bye to the winners' quarterfinal round. There they await the victor between number 3 Central Arkansas and the winner of Game 3 in the tournament, which could be one of number 6 Florida Gulf Coast, number 7 Lipscomb, or number 10 Queens. The tournament will feature a double elimination format. The opening round for the Colonels is set for Thursday, May the 8th at 11 a.m. and all games in the A-Sun Softball Championship will be available for streaming live on ESPN+. Well, here locally, cancellations have been a theme over the last couple of weeks, as now 5 straight games that we have planned to do on WBON have been canceled. We had planned on doing the softball game tonight between Madison Central and Montgomery County, but once again, game will not happen due to the rain, and as you saw in weather, it doesn't look good for games to be played this week either. As for now, the Madison Central baseball team sits with a 16-9 record and only 1 loss in the 11th region, with an 8-1 record versus region opponents. Madison Southern is 11-12 overall, while Model and Berea currently rank as 2 of the bottom 3 teams in RPI in the 11th region. On the softball side, the Lady Indians are riding a 6-game winning streak and hold the top RPI spot in the region with a 15-3 record. Madison Southern slides into the top 10 RPI-wise with a 13-8 record, with Berea and Model sitting in similar spots as they were in baseball. Our plan as of now is to be there Wednesday with Southern's softball's matchup with Franklin County and Central's softball game next Monday at home versus Harrison County. Remember, there is still plenty of time to sign up your kids for this summer's Heart of Harris Foundation Youth Football Camp, hosted by former NFL player and Alabama Crimson Tide running back Damian Harris. This is a 1-day camp with 2 sessions broken down for ages 8 through 12 and 13 through 16 and will take place at Madison Central High School on July the 12th. And you can register now on eventbrite.com. Lots of local things going on, but baseball and softball games just aren't one of them because of the current weather situation, and districts and regions are right around the corner, so should be a lot of games to get to if the rain will just go away. Thanks for joining us here, folks, on today's WBON TV Sports Report. I'm Michael Watkins.
If you love local sports, you'll love the Jack Burford Chevrolet Sports Show. Join your host, Michael Watkins, and Samantha Burford as they cover sports news for the greater Madison County area. Get your local sports news every Monday night from 6 to 7 p.m. on WBON Channel 9 and on radio at Y92.5, V99.3, and WKXO Sports Radio 103.5. The Jack Burford Chevrolet Sports Show is also brought to you by Aero Auto Glass, Nuevo Vallarta, and Bishop Small Engine Repair.
When it comes to auto service, two things are important: experience and hometown service. Hall & Sons Auto Care is starting their 20th year in business in Richmond. That's 20 years locally owned and operated. Hall & Sons Auto Care can take care of you from preventative maintenance to major engine repair. Hall & Sons Auto Care is also carrying BW towing products as well as rough country suspension and lift kits. Give us a chance to be your auto repair shop. Visit us at 209 North Keeneland Drive in Richmond.
I love this card.
Thanks. Go Colonels. Is it here? Hey, Coach. It's right here, but shouldn't you be at the game?
Carry your favorite team with you everywhere you go with the new EKU branded debit card from CG Bank. No matter what season it is, always show your Colonel pride.
Batteries Unlimited in Richmond has you covered with all your battery needs, plus they're your local stop for U-Haul and your vehicle key and fob headquarters. Check out their new auto detail shop, Aces Detailing, located at Batteries Unlimited. They do simple detailing with a deep, thorough clean for the inside, wash and wax options for the outside, and a deep clean of the engine bay when your ride is dirty. Check out Aces Detailing at Batteries Unlimited.
Richmond's very own TV station signal is now stronger than ever. If you're enjoying free over-the-air TV, rescan your TV now for all the channels WBON TV offers, including Channel 9.1 with the AMG network featuring great programming like Forensic Files, Cheaters, plus live local sports and our daily Live at 5 local newscast. Channel 9.2 with the Buzzer network. Enjoy your favorite game shows of yesteryear. Channel 9.3 is the Heartland network with classic country and southern gospel music, The Crook and Chase Show, classic movies, Jimmy Houston Outdoors, and much more rural living programs. And Channel 9.4, that's Retro TV, featuring classic TV shows and movies you love and remember. For more information on over-the-air TV, visit our website, WBONTV.com, and click the Over-the-Air tab. Drop us a line today and let us know where and what you're watching. Email us at info@WBONTV.com.
Welcome back to Alive at 5 on WBON TV Channel 9. An update on a story we brought you here. The pedestrian involved in a hit-and-run collision with a vehicle driven by a Georgetown Elementary School employee on April the 16th has sadly passed away. According to the Fayette County coroner, 32-year-old Joshua Hampton passed away April 18th from complications of blunt force injuries. Reportedly, Hampton was hit by 29-year-old Jamie Caldwell at the intersection of Georgetown Road and Mercer Road. According to court documents previously obtained by our media partner, LEX18, Caldwell was arrested at Glendover Elementary School. Police say that they observed the damage to her vehicle and reportedly smelled alcohol coming from her, and that her eyes were also bloodshot and watery. April 17th, Caldwell pleaded not guilty on charges related to the collision and was placed on administrative leave from the Fayette County Public Schools. This is a developing story, of course, and we'll have more for you as it becomes available. Don't forget, we got the Jack Burford Chevrolet Sports Show. That is tonight. Michael looks ahead at EKU basketball players that are coming in for next season. Plus, Walt Wells stops by to look back at spring football for the Colonels. Make sure you don't go anywhere. That is right here at 6 o'clock on WBON TV. Have a wonderful afternoon out there. Try to stay dry. It looks like we're going to have a long stretch of wet weather. And, of course, we'll see you right back here tomorrow, live at 5.